Are we Korean for that reason? No, we are still ourselves. So please, those people, the Korea boo commenting, like, don't be coming to us. Keep it moving.
Click out.
No, because I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, like you don't even like your own country. And what about it?
It happens, you know. It happens.
Kidding. Oh my god, I'm kidding.
Hello, you guys.
So extra for no reason.
It's me. Anyway, hi. Welcome back to the channel, people.
Hi.
It's been 3 years that we are in Korea.
Today?
Not today. Can we pretend?
It was today on the 18th. Like 2 days. What day are we? Anyways,
3 years and 10 days that we are in Korea.
3 years.
It went so fast. It went by so fast.
I remember when we first got here, we were in the Goshiwan. So cozy. Oh my god! Literally, I would still go there for a night just to relive the experience. It was so nice.
It was a nice one.
I hope the old little guy is still there. So we've been in Korea for 3 years now, and a lot of y'all have been asking us like questions about our life in Korea. So we already did the how do you feel being black in Korea? So we did that video. You can check it out right here. And we also, is it here?
Probably.
It's over there. And also, we also had like a Q&A, not like a bit before that. So we'll also link it so you can check it out. But first,
let me take a sip. Sorry.
Wow. Anyways, but today we decided that we would talk about how Korea changed us as individuals.
We're not exactly the same at the beginning. Now I was like, this is our life now.
Coming from Paris.
Oh my god. So
and now we're so light. Oh god, you're so sold. You're like in like the hip neighborhood and all that.
Anyway, so we thought about it and we came up with 10 points. Just 10 points that we believe change in our lives and in our personalities and how we view life nowadays. And that's pretty much takes us to Korea, that it all changed. So let's get into it. So number one, the feeling of safety. I feel like in Korea it's easier to feel safe at all time, be it in the street at night. You can just walk around and you feel okay being by yourself.
Wait, 잠깐만. You criminals, do not come here to break havoc.
Please don't.
Havoc? I don't know. Don't
Anyway.
be coming here to mess it up.
Stay home, whatever. Here it's safe, it's nice. It can be like when you, not nowadays because of COVID is not allowing it, but usually when you come home at night, it's safe. I like that all the streets are with lights, so you're never really feeling like somebody's
like
behind
anxious.
you. Oh my god, no. It's pretty safe for women here.
Yeah.
And also for your stuff. This is something. The first time I came back to France for holidays, I forgot that you need to keep your stuff close to you, like the bags. Like,
I feel like if I go back,
the opening of the bag, you have to be next to you.
If I go back to France, I will get robbed.
I would get robbed.
I will get robbed. Like it's
You're not
here,
used to it anymore.
Nobody would even think that if you leave your phone on the table at a cafe, at a Starbucks that's full of people, somebody's gonna take it. Nobody even thinks about, like, you just leave your stuff
People
and like
leave it for hours.
like there's crime. Don't get it wrong, but nobody has the time to steal.
There's CCTV everywhere.
Yeah,
So
also
you're less inclined to go for it because
you will be found. Like, dude, the police here, not even the police. Like, we realized this. Remember immigration? When we were moving,
they find you. They will find you.
Like, no, but what shocked me is like I never gave my address.
They
I
know.
know for a fact I didn't give my address. And I received a letter from immigration talking about, oh, you have to leave in 3 months. At the time we were students and stuff. Oh
No.
how did you find me?
So it's pretty safe and it's pretty nice, but when you go home, you're not used to it anymore, and it's a bit like that's a plus.
That's a really good
one.
one.
A very nice change. I like it.
Okay, so I'm not trying to be mean, like
That's a bad start. Listen.
no, but like I'm a very nice person. I like meeting people. I am. And I'm not like standoffish, but living in Korea, when you come from France where people do like la bise, like the kiss on the cheek, when you come here and you're used to bowing or going, like when people come face to face, like you go like this. And I'm like, why would I let you be in my personal space and let you put your germs on me? Like,
Especially with Corona.
especially
when you were in France, when you were meeting some people you were close with, were you doing the bees?
No.
Exactly. The closer
The
you have
closest you
somebody,
were.
you don't touch them no more.
I don't know if it's a thing for everybody, but I know for us in our class, I wasn't doing. We were doing the bees when we first met.
And then we thought, like,
and now it's like,
don't touch me.
When it was people that you didn't know, the polite thing to do is usually to do the kiss on the cheek, right?
Weird
but
as
now
hell.
I'm like,
which is weird as hell when you think about it.
Remember our friend Rodia? Shout out to Rodia again. She was saying like, I don't want to do that bees anymore, and I was like, why? But now I understand, because it's like now everybody just, we don't touch each other. We're just like, hey, we don't need to be all up in our faces. So now I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to do this anymore.
I'm okay with that.
So if you see me in the streets of Paris, just say hi.
Number 3 is something that is more related to the pali culture in Korea, I guess. Pali. Everything needs to arrive fast. So nowadays, when I order online or when I order for food or whatever, I'm so pissed when it takes 30 minutes for the food, for example. I'm like, it's so late. No, it's not. It's really fast. Like, calm down. The
Your
coupon.
friends who used to wait for like an hour.
Yeah, and coupon and stuff like this.
Bro.
When you order.
I ordered toilet paper. Don't ask. I ordered toilet paper. Tell me why the box was in front of me that day.
Yeah.
It's usually next day delivery, but sometimes it will come that day, like 2 hours later.
And the grocery shopping, like the fresh, blah, blah, blah.
GS Fresh?
The next day, like the morning. It's so convenient. But then at the same time, I'm thinking about all the workers and I'm like, I feel bad for y'all.
Yeah, because I feel like, we don't know the other side of the decor.
Yeah.
So you can only hope that they're being treated fairly and everything. But it's kind of like, wait a minute. We know Amazon. And Amazon has this like same day delivery and we know exactly how they treat their workers. So we really hope it's not the case here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing that is really cool. It's like the fast internet, the fast
internet as
everything.
Well. Internet is everywhere.
When we first got here, I remember being in the cab behind your cab and I was just like, I couldn't find the address of the hotel. And then all of a sudden I see my Wi-Fi turns on and it was just Seoul Wi-Fi. What the hell is that Wi-Fi floating in the city?
Yeah.
You would never find this in France. At least, I don't know.
I don't know nowadays. I don't know if they're starting to catch up.
But 3 years ago?
Talking about convenience, blah, blah, blah. The toilet people. Can we talk about the public toilet? Can we have public toilet? Decent ones.
In Paris, do we even have?
They have, but there's
like the ugliest,
most disgusting thing.
Yeah,
I will never.
Nasty. I never went.
No.
But here,
and
it's clean.
First of all, they're disgusting, and they're also you have to pay.
Really? Seriously?
The little boxes, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to pay.
I've never tried it.
Oh, like that pee. She's sitting in front of the toilet and she's getting the coins. They're disgusting and they're not free. Here, toilets.
They're clean. They're squeaky
clean. They're clean. I'm so...
It doesn't even smell.
TMI, very much TMI, but I think my bladder has become small. Even outside the building, you just enter a random building, there's toilets.
Merci. Clean toilets. Thank you. Number 5. That one is kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie, but like I feel like I appreciate my family more. Obviously because I'm hella far away, and since before I could go back and forth, I went multiple times back to France, but then the pandemic started and it's been a year and a half since I haven't seen my parents face to face, and I'm telling you, it is not fun. And because all we communicate with is like FaceTime all the time.
First of all, be grateful for FaceTime.
Hell
do you remember the days when we didn't have that? For me, it's like I'm used to live apart from my family. Like even when I was in France, they weren't there. So it's more, for me, it's more the time difference that's annoying. Like I need to find the time because there's like 12 hours. 12 hours time difference.
Oh yeah, because they're in Guadeloupe.
They're in Guadeloupe, so it's pretty hard sometimes to find time to communicate with them.
Yeah.
Also, my little niece. Anyway.
She's adorable. She just had a niece.
She's adorable.
I was already self-conscious before. I was always kind of self-conscious.
Yeah.
Always. But I feel like in Korea, last time I was saying that I had more confidence, which is true, but I also care more about my appearance. So it's like I have more confidence, but I'm trying really hard to maintain it at the same time. And let me tell you something, right? I don't look at myself in the mirror and go, ugh, disgusting. Like I don't do that.
Disgusting.
Why does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit? Disgusting!
I don't do that, but plastic surgery is so democratized that you can see it everywhere. People do it since very young. Like, it's not really taboo. I'm starting to look at myself and be like, I could tweak this and that. And it's not as expensive either. So I'm like, if I got a little bit of money, a little coin, what could I do? I start really thinking about it. And also, it's not that everybody's skinny here, but you will hear about dieting every freaking day.
Which
people
honestly,
are like,
I don't like. Me, that's completely the opposite. I care even less now. I used to not care a lot already, but now I care even less. Because in France, when you go get anything, groceries, whatever, you need to dress up a bit. Like just put in the jeans, blah blah.
Jeans
like
and a t-shirt at least,
right?
But here, let me tell you, I'm more self-conscious. Yes, that's true. But honey, first of all, there's so many convenience stores. They're everywhere,
literally.
Right? So it's not far from your house.
And there's so many people in the streets. They don't care about you.
They don't care.
They don't care about you, which is weird.
So contradictory.
It's
so contradictory.
Okay, I think they care more about themselves, and they make you
everybody
feel like
thinks about themselves.
Everybody is like into their own head.
Yeah.
They're like, how do I look? So nobody looks around like
exactly. No, it's true. There is like a specific look for a specific occasion, and it's like people forgive each other. So for example, what you see girls with like the rollers in their hair, as long as they're in the subway on the street, but as soon as they arrive at the beginning of their appointment with the people they were supposed to see, then it's like. Okay, so number 7 is kind of in the same vein. I'm also more into skincare now. I didn't care about skincare before I came here. Well, actually, when we discovered like K-beauty, before we came here, we started like, face masks and stuff, which is ridiculous because I don't use face masks anymore. It's crazy how like at the beginning you think about like the gimmicky stuff, like the really trendy stuff, but now I just do skincare for real. Like I'm out here putting acids on my face. But I used to not do this, and now I care a lot. I don't know, like here you gotta have good skin.
But it's back to the perception, I guess.
Here I care more about my skin than I care about makeup.
Which is nice. Honestly.
Yeah, which is good. It's better, I feel like. It's better for my health. Do you do more skincare? You still?
I realized I didn't even know about that in France. The pores. I had no idea about the existence of pores. Now I know it exists. I know I have some. I don't care.
I always wanted to go in like a skincare clinic just because I've seen it in drama. And
I want to try.
Yeah, I want to
try. Just try. For the experience.
For the experience.
Number 8 is for me. Before coming here, I was very not comfortable doing things alone, like traveling alone, going to places alone. I was not good at that. So every time I wanted to do something...
Let me just say this girl, I remember when you were in negotiation, we almost killed each other. Remember when you had that conversation, I sat you down and I was like, Lissy, you're going to need to start doing things alone. And you were like, I don't want to. She would knock on my door, yeah, you want to go there? I'm like, oh, not really. And then I'm like, what time are you going? I'm not going anymore. Why would I go there by myself? I was like, fuck my life.
It was a bit tough. But now I'm like, I had to learn how to do things alone.
You're welcome. I'm not trying to go hiking. I'm not active. Look at my feet, they're flat.
Isn't it better though to adhere?
I don't know.
Okay, now I can do it, but I still don't like to do it. Like if somebody's with me, I prefer. But if I really want to do it, I can.
But you know what's crazy though?
Gather the courage.
I don't like doing things alone anymore. See? I had to admit it. I've done it so much that now if I'm like, I'm just like, I would rather share with somebody else. So now I can understand.
Yes, a tad late. Now I'm more comfortable doing it.
Well, what do you do?
I like exhibition, hiking, as you said. Anytime I have to like take my bike and go, just like alone. Which before, never.
Alright, so number 9. That one is a little cringy, I ain't gonna lie. But if anybody knows about like K-culture, like K-culture as we know it outside. I'm not talking about real Korean culture. I'm talking about like K-beauty, K-pop, You know that the cute aegyo stuff is really popular. She hates it.
I detest.
But I'm not gonna lie, it grew on me, and I think I am more in touch with my cute side. Now, I'm not gonna go around being like, I'm not gonna do this in front of people or anything, but I feel like if I'm like with my boyfriend and stuff, like I'm more inclined to like, if I really want something, I'll do something like considered cute-ish, because that's my boyfriend.
I still think it's something done also in France, like not really to that extent, but like oui, genre, like it's a cute way to say like, okay, I get you. Like, I understand what you said. And if you're like kind of close with your team, yeah, you're like, oh yeah, sure, like, okay, on va faire ça comme ça, super. Genre,
I like to have a nice attitude, basically. Yeah.
It's like to not appear threatening.
But people wouldn't be like, I feel like I'm more into my cute side and romantic side. Like, I used to hate, like, not hate, but I wasn't really into romance.
You were a hater.
No, I am a hater. I'm just saying, like, I'm more into like romantic stuff, just because here in Korea, there's like
so many
couples there's so many couples. Everything is made for couples, and so it's encouraged.
Which is funny coming from France, which is a romantic city.
Yeah, the romantic city,
but you're more romantic here.
Yeah, if you want love, just come to Seoul. Could you go home and not eat Korean food anymore? That's your change. No.
Tteokbokki?
I would eat tteokbokki, kimchi, and those bibigo soups thingies.
Soups in the winter? Naengmyeon in the summer?
Imagine going back to France and there's no naengmyeon.
No.
Yeah, no.
I was very shocked in the beginning when people were telling me, I bring my kimchi when I go travel. Like they have the travel size, literally kimchi pack, ramyeon, blah blah. And I'm like, but try other food when you're there, which I still don't really understand. If you're there for a couple of days, you could try other food.
You can.
But if it's long term, I get, because
if I go back to France for like 6 months,
it's a specific taste.
Is that trauma?
You know.
I mean, it's been 3 years, so
it's been 3 years is a long time when you think about it. Anyway, so there you have it, people. That was the 10 things that we believe have changed about us since we came here. Do you regret anything?
No. I remember meeting a group of foreigners not long ago, and they were just like, oh, like, I can't wait to go back home, da da da. What about you, Bridget? Like, when are you going back? And I was just like,
huh? Please don't kick me out.
There you have it, people. We will see you in our next video.
Bye.